see, I'll pass this one around so you can see kind of, this is the, my biology, I think it's the cotyledon, or I can't remember. My wife's actually a biologist, she'd kill me if I forgot that. But it's all nice white flesh, there's no big voids or anything like that in there. You can see one spot, I don't know if it just rubbed off from the pruners, there's one tiny little dark spot, but that generally looks like a fairly good, fairly decent seed. You don't have, obviously you can't cut every one like that. As soon as you cut it, yeah, sure. That's the old rotten one.
That's the old rotten one, yeah.
You didn't play ball as a kid.
Yeah. But if you happen to cut them open, you start seeing a whole bunch of rot and stuff in them, and it's kind of a way, like, you might notice that, let's say this is an oak tree here, and I cut a few of them, a bunch of rot in it. You might say, oh, there's something going on there, but maybe you walk to the oak on the other side of your lawn or wherever and start doing cut tests, and you see a lot more nice white flesh and everything there. That becomes, you have a bit more confidence that those are going to be good seeds. And then I should have kept right next to my parents' house, and I meant to get them right. Well, I actually laid out a tarp to get them right after the windstorm, but nobody picked them up for me, and the deer just had a heyday.
I bet.
If you happen to be around under the tree and you think the acorns have been down for a little while, and you see all kinds of tops that obviously something popped them off, but the acorn isn't there, and then you get a bunch of dark, kind of ugly looking ones like this. Chances are, like deer, squirrels, everything, that they know when they're rotten too, and they won't eat them. So, like, if anything's been in and browsing on them for a while, and then you just see kind of some ugly ones, probably it's mostly not viable. I mean, if it's the only acorns you can get, it's the only acorns you can get, right? So, but yeah, you can see the acorns here, but enough that everyone can plant one or two.
Oh, we can eat these.
Sometimes if you've got like nice yard oaks and stuff like that, and you do have a pruning saw, you have the option to you can cut like small limbs off, or acorns right as they get ready. You definitely probably want to put one of the hard hats on. If you can reach up and just hook it with the pruning saw and give it a big shake, you'll get all kinds of them come off. And the nice thing with acorns is they're heavy and they're going to come straight down. So a lot of people just lay out like a nice old bed sheet or something like that, shake a whole bunch, and then like we would do it that way. Take whatever you get, somebody go start testing them, like just float test them or whatever, and kind of move your way around. Yeah, you can get all kinds of them that way. So acorns, for planting them, I mean, you can use whatever you want to. I literally, if you, depending on your soil type, mine at the farm is fairly fine texture kind of clay soil. Right now it's nice and wet and easy to plant and easy to work. I literally just walk along, you plant your acorn with the pointy side down, and you want to get it about an inch into the ground. So I'm about an inch to my first knuckle there on my finger. I literally just push them down the ground, just give it a little stomp just to cover them over. You always want to make sure you cover them over, otherwise you're going to get water pooling on the top, but that's all it takes. Tools down, I'll grab a few spades and we'll bag up some trees. We don't have anywhere here that's like a recent clear cut or anything like that, but there's always lots of little holes and patches and stuff in the woods. For the trees today, we got all white spruce. I was hoping to get red, but beggars can't be choosers, so we got them for free, so we're not going to complain about it. So hardwood trees are expensive to grow, expensive to buy, expensive to plant, because you got to protect them and everything too. It can be like $7 or $8 or more per tree to plant them properly in a way that they're going to survive. So, but a lot of the nurseries are starting to try and gear up for this sort of stuff. Like I've heard of some cool projects that they're trying to do with Strathorn, and they actually have a lot of space there too. But the big thing right now is finding seed source for them. So it'll be a little while before we can really, before you can reliably go to any of the nurseries and buy hardwood. You get your seed source from as locally as you possibly can. Or there's some cool things, you know, like with red spruce, they're looking at growing red spruce from seed source in like Vermont, and even as far away as Georgia. Red spruce grows that far away. It's warmer weather, they're more adapted to growing in the warm weather that we're probably going to have here. So there'll be some trials, but it'll be a long time coming.